So day one was interesting because we didn't start until I think 3:30 in the afternoon, which with almost 100 cars and racing an 18-mile stage, we knew that we would be racing in the dark. So we actually ended up racing the 18-mile in darkness. I think it was like 8:30 at night at that point. Pretty terrifying, but also super exciting, and it's easier to focus because you don't see as much. It's just the road. And that was my first super dark night stage and such a long one. So it was pretty cool that we got to experience an 18-mile stage in the dark. At first I thought it would be more challenging, but it actually does make it easier because when you see trees and you're going 100 miles an hour, you know that you could hit that at any minute if something happens. But at night you don't see anything. So it's like kind of out of sight, out of mind. And all you have to focus on is the dirt road in front of you. So it actually helped me feel a little bit more relaxed because I was like, well, I don't know what's out there. After day one, we were sitting second in class still because Phil Clark, who was definitely the fastest guy in our class, they had car issues and they actually went off.
Did you have a discussion about what your plan was for the second day?
A lot of our discussions are like, let's just finish this rally because we knew how intense it was. Trying to push a little bit harder that second day and see if we can get some faster times and everything. But our main focus was we really, really just wanted to finish this event.
All right, we're here at day 2 of Olympus Rally.
One of the stages is 25 miles long, which is insane, but I'm excited. I tend to do better on the longer stages. Looking forward to the rest of the day and getting back out there.
Well, that's awesome. We'll check in with you at service here later today.
Yeah. Woo.
3, 2, 1, right 2, 30, left 6, long, tighten, 50.
We just got back from the 25-mile long stage and it was awesome. They're wild, they're intense, they're technical, a lot of long straights. My dad drove great, the notes were on point. We drove past Travis Pastrana, was upside down, which that was a first for me seeing him crash. We are sitting pretty in second place in our class. The weather's beautiful and the car is driving great. Thanks to Flatirons tuning, boosted scoop, and money shift rally. We're all having a blast out here. Day 2 went really well. That's the day that we did the 25-mile stage, and after we finished that and looked at our time, me and my dad were like fist pumping each other because we were like super impressed with our time. And that's kind of when we realized that like the longer technical and straightaways is kind of where we succeed more. It's crazy. Like I can be a pretty ADD person, but when I'm in that setting, I'm so laser focused that I was just able to lock in and also just be so particular on my notes that at that point, like I could see my dad's pace of how he was driving. I could see the roads and I had more time to just like lock in and get comfortable. I would say like halfway into that stage, I was just feeling so confident. You get into like this flow where it almost is like a dance and it's like, okay, like we're in this and it's just, you're like flowing. And his like driving felt better. I think he got more confident and more comfortable. So yeah, you just get into kind of a flow state, which is a really cool experience. That day, the car was running great at that point and we were just once again like, let's just get through this day. Anything can happen on those stages. And so, yeah, we had that flat tire and I thought that was going to be an issue because it was stressful, but after that, it was fine.
Got through it. Smooth sailing.
But after doing that 25-mile stage, we were kind of like pumped and we were like, all right, we can definitely get on the podium. And now we really, really want to push it.
So going into day 3, was it again just kind of like try and keep the car together, stay on the road, minimal incidents?
Yeah, definitely that. And also just trying to get our average speed up. We definitely wanted to improve on that. Honestly, this rally went so smooth, which is, in rally that doesn't happen very often. There's usually always issues.
It does not. Yeah.
This was the most challenging rally of the season. And so, yeah, it was pretty smooth sailing for us, which was awesome.
Hey everyone, I'm Cameron. I'm here with Flatirons Tuning, part of the pit crew for Flatirons and Boosted Scoops. Just want to give you an update on how Scott and Max are doing here at the Olympus Rally. They're running really good. They're doing a great job of looking after the car. Brought them in for service a couple times here yesterday and the first day. No mechanical issues thus far. Sent them out for the first couple stages here on day 3. They'll come in for 2 services here today. So they're doing a great job, and we're gonna keep them on the road and hopefully push for first place and second place here today.
We ended second place in our class. We got to go on the podium, spray champagne.
You guys finished, I want to say 24th overall.
Yeah.
Out of a field of 98 cars.
Yeah.
That's a pretty amazing result.
It's amazing for us. And I think it really just shows you, like, you never know what's going to happen out there. And this was such a challenging rally that the amount of I think like 30 cars didn't finish. And so to be in that top 20 and have finished it so successfully was just, that's all we could have wanted. And Boosted Scoops, Flatirons Tuning, everyone out there, Money Shift Rally. Cameron in the car that also works with Flatirons Tuning, and they were doing really well.
Cameron Golson.
Yeah, that also added so much excitement to it. That was a pretty cool experience being with them. It was such a team effort this time, and we had like 6 crew. It couldn't have been more fun. We had a big celebration after where all the cars were, and there were so many people there. And then we got to watch Cameron and Drea. I believe they got 2nd or 3rd in their class over Travis Pastrana.
Yep.
Which was so cool to see them up there with Travis and Rhiannon.
Yeah.
So many photos, and it was a huge celebration that night, which was so fun. Yeah.
Huge deal for Cameron, for
Yeah,
sure.
he's a damn good driver. He's fast.
Yeah, he had a mechanical issue, but he was able to like get back into the pits. I think some of the Flatirons crew helped her put back together.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
So
what
it was-
guys racing.
It was
is an
tenuous right
spot.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of the best rallies I've had in my career, and I'm so excited to do it again next year.
So now looking forward to the next rally, Rally Colorado. What are you going to take from this experience? Think about, focus on, put in your toolbox to go out to Rally Colorado and have a good event there.
Well, the big one is my dad and I said that we were going to go out and practice changing tires because we need to have a way more smooth routine. And also, I want to definitely get better at having a recce plan when we go in. I don't think people realize in rally how stressful and intense the prep just before the rally is. I mean, you have to sit there and map out exactly where all of these roads are. We're not using an Apple map in the car. I don't think people know that. We are like writing our own maps and figuring out the exact time, the mileage, how to get to the exact stage so you can make it to the next one, and then practicing that roads while writing pace notes for 9 hours in the car before the actual rally starts, going 30 miles an hour. So I definitely want to I need to get better at that and being more organized in that aspect.
And that is a huge challenge.
It's so challenging. I mean, I'm one of those people where I just want to get in the race car and race, and I don't want to do all the other stuff before. But there's so much that the co-driver has to do, and my poor dad, since he was a co-driver, has been having to do a lot of extra work, and I just really want to get that handled. And also another thing, I was horrible with the rally time cards because you have to fill and do all this math to get your times in. There is now a new app that's out there that will do all of the math for you, and it saved me this last rally. I didn't have to do any math.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So that's out there.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, Max, thank you so much. Thanks for letting us know how the rally went. Congratulations on the result, and cannot wait to see how the Flatirons Rally team does at the next one.
Yes. Thank you so much.